What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Obviously, if you can tell, totally different things. I'm filming this for my iPhone because my camera's battery dead, and you might be wondering, bro, why don't you just use your other battery that you always have? Well, I'm actually in the process of moving. This isn't even my place. I'm just temporarily staying somewhere else, so I figured I had to film. But Apple literally had to drop iOS 13 beta 7 on me right now, so I don't really have much of a choice. I gotta get this video out. Especially the fact that I didn't cover beta 6 because on this specific iPhone SE, it actually boot looped on me, and I wasn't really too sure why that happened. Luckily, all I really had to do was just restart it and then it fixed it, but it was freaking me out because it was boot looping and a really weird thing. So with beta 6, sorry I didn't do any of those reviews, but I didn't really have a choice. Now this update on basically all my devices was about the same. It was about a couple hundred megabytes, which might not seem like a lot, and I said this in the last video, but it kind of is a lot, especially when you consider that we are still in a beta. So Apple is trying to fix out, clean out all the things in the background. They're trying to make things much smoother, and I'm actually happy they're kind of doing that. Now they did fix a couple things. A lot of them aren't really specifically for the iPhone SE, I'll be honest, but there are some key features. So with a cool little feature that Apple implemented within iOS 13 is actually the undo button. So they kind of had it before where you can shake to undo. So as you can see, undo you, whatever, but you can actually, as you can double tap with 3 fingers and you can get into, undo and all that stuff. Now I kind of probably messed up, but as you can see, I can go ahead and do that. But now with a single triple tap, you get this new menu. Apparently, I feel like I've seen this before, I don't know, but apparently this menu is now a little bit cleaner or something, I don't know. But double tapping does actually go and undo it. So instead of having to shake your device everywhere and then having to undo, redo all that stuff, you can always do this, which was implemented in beta 1, but apparently they fixed that with this specific update. Now another thing is actually within 3D touch, but also within haptic feedback. Now as you know, the iPhone SE does not have 3D touch, but it does have 3D touch functionality. So if you long press, as you can see, you can get into that little panel thing, whatever. But the cool thing to note is that now it seems like it is a little bit quicker than before. It seemed like before I had to hold it down for like a minute before it actually went through. Obviously I'm over exaggerating, not a minute, but for noticeably a long time. But now Apple seems like they kind of fixed that up a little bit, which I'm really happy about. I hated it how it was before, especially on my 3D touch devices where it was like sometimes it would be haptic feedback, sometimes it would be 3D touch, and I had to long press and wait for it anyway. But now it seems like everything is good, so I'm actually really happy about that specific thing. But one thing I'm not really happy about is actually the multi-core score. Actually happy about the multi-core score. It was with a different phone that I was talking about, but with the iPhone SE on iOS 13 beta 5, so not beta 6 but beta 5, I had a multi-core score of 142,511, and I just reran it. I know it's kind of cut off, but it did go up to 148,253. So it did go up about 6,000 points, which I'm actually really happy about. But for some reason, on my iPhone 6s, the score went down, and it's actually been going down literally every single beta since like beta 4. So I'm not really too sure what's going on there. Like, I don't know what to do about it. Should I contact Apple? Should I do an investigation? I'm thinking about doing some sort of investigation thing, but I guess we'll just have to see and wait it happens. But ultimately, do not update to the betas yet. Go wait until the official version of iOS 13, which is literally coming out in like a couple weeks. So if you waited this long since like June when WWDC was, I think you can wait a couple more weeks. The features are awesome. Even on the iPhone SE, I've had a really pretty decent experience besides that one boot loop I had. But ultimately, stay where you're at. You won't regret it. So that is pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button. That'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count. So it'll mean so much if you guys could hit that. Also, check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel. All those links are linked down below. I'd really appreciate if you guys could check it out. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.